What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there doing well. All right, you guys, so this is going to be your horoscope for July the 28th. So if anything resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. All right, so we're going to start off with some messages from Spirit. We have you are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited as well, okay? So in the past, you could have experienced some limitations. You could have felt like you were restricted and you really couldn't do the things that you want to do, go to places that you want to do, okay? But I feel like you're about to live life unlimited. That means that the things that you're manifesting, they're going to come in for you very quickly, okay? The 12th can be significant. You can be seeing the numbers 12, 12. Spirit is wanting to let you know that you are here for a purpose. That means that you were put on this earth, you were born here because there's something significant, something I feel like very important that you're supposed to do here, okay? I feel like learning and realizing what matters to you is going to help you fulfill this purpose. So for some of you, maybe you're trying to figure out like what is your purpose? What am I here to do? What am I, what the spirit wanted me to do with my life, okay? But I feel like learning through your experiences here and then starting to realize like what really does matter to you. Does this shit really matter or does this really not? Okay, what's important to you? Prioritizing things. All right, the year 2020 could be significant. You could have been born on November the 12th, the 20th, or the 15th. You're being called to let it out, let it flow, open up your heart to feel. So at this time, I feel like maybe there's something that you're suppressing. You're trying to tell yourself, it doesn't bother me or I'm not upset or, whatever it is. But I feel like you're holding on to a particular situation, something that was said, something that was done. And it's like you need to let it out. You're harboring some type of negative energy here and you need to let it out, allow yourself to feel. If you feel some type of way, if you mad, happy, sad, whatever the feelings is, it's like you need to let it out and stop trying to hold on to it. Stop trying to act like it don't bother you here, okay? All right, so let's get into it, y'all. Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. So what does Scorpio need to know for July the 28th? Messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? July the 28th. What is coming towards Scorpio here? Okay, so we got the dating queen. All right, so I feel like Scorpio, male or female, there's about to be a lot of opportunities that is coming your way. Look at this. You got gifts, people giving you flowers. So I feel like because you're in this energy, which is giving me this Queen of Wands energy. That's why I said in the beginning of the reading, you are unlimited here. I feel like things that you're manifesting, things that you want for yourself, like they're about to happen right before your eyes. For some of you, some of these things are going to happen very quickly here, okay? Things are going to take off very fast in your life. You're going to experience a lot of opportunities. People could be wanting to take you out on dates, but you're going to be living this energy of abundance here. You're going to be feeling good about yourself. Like, look at her. She got on this nice dress. She looking like, yeah, I am that bitch, okay? I am that dude. Yes, okay? All right, y'all. So July the 28th. So you can be this dating queen. And even if you ain't wanting to date, that don't mean people ain't still gonna be trying to talk to you, Scorpio. That means you're looking good. You're in this attractive ass energy, okay? And anything that you do, you're attracting abundance. You're attracting the things that you want for yourself. All right, July the 28th. Some of you will be traveling here. All right, you can be going on vacation. Maybe you're thinking about going on vacation. This can be a honeymoon trip between you and your boo. Maybe you're going to be flying somewhere, or you can just be doing something where you're going to be enjoying yourself. You don't have to travel. You can be at the house. You can be sitting down. Just doing something here that makes you feel good. All right. So tell us more. Messages for my Scorpios. What do they need to know? July the 28th. What is coming towards them? What do they need to know? So I feel like the things that you've been wanting to do. Maybe some of you need to take a vacation. You haven't been able to do that. You haven't been able to enjoy yourself the way that you want to here. All right, we got passion here. Okay, so I feel like there's an energy of passion here. There's some chemistry between you and somebody. All right, you can have some passionate feelings, emotions toward another person, or this could be how they're feeling about you. So maybe you can meet somebody while you out and about. You know what I'm saying, or while you on vacation. But we have the energy of passion. There's some chemistry between you and somebody else. Okay, let's get a couple of more, and then we're gonna clarify what needs to be clarified. Scorpio, July 28th. Okay, so we got this mature woman. All right, so you can be this dating queen that's this mature woman. Maybe you're older or you just matured. I feel like maybe you changed. You know, you went through a lot of changes. You've elevated here. You could be an associate, I can't even talk, a public figure, you know, someone who has a lot of connections, high society. That means, you know, going down to events, extravagant events, people inviting you out, like, you know, CEOs, like top notch type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're getting invited to doors, the doors are going to be open to you that people would dream walking through. You see what I'm saying? You're about to experience opportunities that I feel like people would dream to have. Okay, I feel like this is like your status is improving. You're elevating here. All right, let's get one more. Messages for my Scorpios. I feel like for some of y'all, it's time to roll out that red carpet because I feel like you're in such this abundant energy. You know, things are just coming to you. Like, see, you can have whatever you like at this time. You can be a young female, all right, very youthful. For some of you, you love music, you're into fashion. You know, maybe you want to be a fashion designer here. This can be a daughter, this can be someone else younger than you. But I feel like even if you're a mature woman, you're like in this youthful energy. You know, you don't look your age. You've been working on yourself here. Like, this is a good reading, you guys. This really is. Let's get one more. Let's pull. Do I need to pull on anything? I think we want to clarify this passion, though, because everything else, I ain't saying the passion is bad, but we want to see what this passion is. What is this chemistry? All right, so tell us about passion, Holy Spirit. Maybe you guys are doing things that you're very passionate about. You know what I'm saying? These could be projects, business ventures, yourself. You know, you're passionate about creating some type of new beginning or, you know, being more stable in life. But tell us about passion. All right, you guys, we got the Eight of Cups. Oh, Lord. Nice, Scorpio. So we got the Eight of Cups in reverse. So there is some passion and chemistry that I feel like is still there between you and someone from your past. All right, and whoever this is, they either walked away from you or you walked away from this person, they are coming back to ignite this passion that you once shared, okay? This person refuses to move on from you. So I feel like this person has tried. For some of you, this can be a Pisces, it don't have to be that sign. But there's some love. With this passion, there's love, there's chemistry, there's feelings, there's emotions between you and this person. And it's like no matter what they've done, they tried to move on from you. Trust and believe this person have tried everything in their power to move on from you. But because of this passion, this chemistry, this love that you share, like there's no way. Okay? Tell us more about passion. All right, we got the Four of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. So this could have been someone who was in the Four of Swords energy. You know, this could have been someone who was taking time to rest and rejuvenate and restore their mind, their body, their soul, their spirit after possibly going through a Three of Swords, okay? After possibly going through some type of heartbreak, divorce, pain, suffering, emotional pain, heartache here, okay? So this could be why you haven't heard from this person or why they've been kind of silent right now. It's because they're in this Four of Swords energy. They're resting. They're needing to restore themselves. For some of you, you can be in this energy. Maybe you're taking time to rest and restore your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your emotional self. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get things back balanced in your life. All right, so let's get one more on this passion, and then we're going to see who this reading is about. So far, we got Pisces and Libra. Give us one more on passion. You be seeing 444, 888, 847 can be significant. Yeah, look at this. I can't make this up. What did I just say? This could have been someone who went through a Three of Swords and a Seven of Swords came out. They're taking time to rest. For some of you, this could be you. You take it how it resonates. All right, this could be you that's taking time to restore yourself, restore your mind, body, soul, and spirit after being through this Seven of Swords energy, after dealing with some type of cheating, somebody here being sneaky, thinking they're getting away with something, okay? Lying, deception, and this person not being able to express their feelings. So for some of you, there's someone here, there's a lot of chemistry and passion between you and this person, but they've never expressed their true feelings to you, okay? All right, y'all. So we had Pisces, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see who this reading is about for my Scorpio. I love you guys. We got heavy Libra, Leo, Cancer. So heavy Libra, Leo, Cancer. Leo, Libra, Virgo, Aries. Scorpio, Libra, Leo, Virgo. No, I ain't Libra. Libra up in here somewhere. Let's do one more. Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, and Virgo. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.